my loves, welcome back to my channel. Lynette here, and today I am doing an updated version of my top 10 herbs for this viral season, because some of these herbs have changed, so I wanted to definitely do an updated video, because the main one, I didn't add, and I use this every day. And if you know, I've been pretty much, I feel like whatever this is going around, I've been affected at least 3 times. All but one has been from close family. They come in, they bring things in. So I have to say, with this first herb, if I hadn't had it, it would have been very detrimental. I probably would have been in the hospital, I think. I don't know, I've never been tested. So, but this first one that I'm gonna say is an essential. If you don't have it, you should get it, okay? You and your family need to be protected, but it's wormwood. I don't know if you can see that. There you go, right there. Yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Wormwood is the herb. It kills the SARS virus. And if you know what's in the big C, I'm not going to say it because, we can't say it. They're doing a lot of, what do you call it? Censoring when you say it. But anyway, that's what's in that is the SARS that makes you sick. And so wormwood absolutely has been knocking out all of my issues. But what I've noticed, that each time that I am infected, that your body is easier to fight it off. It is different strands, I feel like, because I wouldn't be able to get infected more than once if it wasn't. But there are different strands, but your body tends to fight it off quicker. But I would suggest take it every day. Just take it every day and just move on. But yeah, and those that don't like to mix herbs, I got you. Y'all's Remedies, I'm just going to plug that right in there. Has a mixture of wormwood, burdock root, and sarsaparilla, and which are natural antibiotics. And zinc in there. I add zinc also. And yeah, you can, I don't have a website. I don't have my website up yet. But I've been selling these through Cash App or whatever for those who don't like to do their own mixes. I got you, okay? So that's wormwood. That's the first herb essential. That's the first herb essential, okay? Wormwood, all right? And then the second one we're going to talk about is reishi mushrooms. I've switched it over to that because this also, just like wormwood, kills malaria. It fights against malaria. So I said, hey, if wormwood does, this is good. It fights viral issues. If you've been following some of my videos, you've noticed that I've talked about this reishi mushrooms and my HPV, my HPV, my herpes, and HIV series. Yeah, this helps assist with that. And I figured, hey, if it fights viruses, yeah, you need to add that in. And I noticed a difference. I've even noticed, like, during that time of month, I'm not as hormonal. I don't have the highs and lows when I take this reishi mushroom. And it does say it's supposed to assist with the mood. But I would look at that brand right there. Is it Anima Mundi? I get this because they sell the whole herb. This is not an extract. I noticed with the extracts, side effects happen with those extracts. That's because they're chemically extracting the compounds or whatever of the mushrooms, and then they dehydrate it again, which I don't know I don't like, I guess, the results of this. I could take as much as I want of this without any side effects. I don't have like blood sugar drops and things of that nature. So I don't like the chemical mixture extracts. It makes it more potent. And then to me, if you want to double it up and get more of the benefits of the actual mushroom, you can't do that with those extracts because they will lay you on your back if you're not careful. So I would say always use the whole organically. This is organically made, is organically grown, and yeah, they don't do any kind of chemical extracts with this. So I like this. Is made, they said made with love. But yeah, and then another one that's also by the same brand, and for the same reasons I use this, but lion's mane. It helps your nervous system, and it has a lot of antiviral properties that are good. This is just another mushroom. Like I said, I was going to be doubling up on my mushrooms, and it does help with your mood and everything during this time. A lot of people are stressed out. You have family members that are dying, that are sick. You might be sick. And so it's stressful time, people losing their jobs. These two, I have to say, I've noticed a difference in my mood, especially when that time of the month, it's not the highs and the lows. It was just really like even keel this past month. And I just started taking the lion's mane, but I've been taking this reishi mushroom for about a good month. And so, yeah, it's really good. All right, now the second herb we're going to talk about is elderberry. This is one of my ride or die elderberry. I don't know if you can see that. I need to take it out of the package. But elderberry, I like it because it's a natural antiviral, anti-cold, period. You'll see these all over the shelves. And what elderberry does, it acts as a cough medicine, kind of like, it helps with all of the cough symptoms and things of that nature that comes with, viral infections. And then Mullien. I'm going to add Mullien leaf with that because it acts as an expectorant. Mullien, as you can see the spelling of that. I love Mullien because it helps assist. I always put black seed with Mullien and elderberry. But let me give you some of I got this off of Organic Facts, but some of the other benefits of Mullien leaf is bursitis, ear infection, disinfectant, is respiratory health, such as asthma, sore throats, dry cough. Of course, it's antiviral, chest infection, is speedy recovery of bronchitis and things of that nature. Is an antiseptic, antiviral, antibacterial agent, and topical agent for inflammation and for all wounds. It helps with the hair care, with gout, things of that nature, that kind of inflammation, heart health, and upset stomach, such as constipation and diarrhea. So Mullien leaf is an essential for this viral season. You don't want to leave home without it. You want to make sure you have your Mullien leaf. And as I hinted to, also black seed. I always do black seed and elderberry together, okay? And so this one is kind of like an honorary because I know I have more than 10. I always have more than 10 because how can you stop at just 10 herbs for this season? But I always do black seed. I just do black seed because it says it cures almost everything but death. So you can just add whatever else. I always put black seed and elderberry together. That is my mix right there. And that is definitely essential because like they said, it has so many benefits. But the next two I'm going to talk about, I mix with my wormwood because they act as antiviral, antifungals, which are basically natural antibiotics. And sarsaparilla just has so many benefits. my sarsaparilla root. She's been with me forever. I've been taking her almost every day since I've started 4 years ago. And I have to say, I've been having optimal health until this COVID season. And you can tell the difference from a normal cold, because against a normal cold doesn't have anything against these herbs. These herbs absolutely will keep you at optimal health, will knock the heck out of a cold from my experience. A cold doesn't have anything on these herbs right here. But sarsaparilla, I got this from healthline.com, and some of the benefits. Let me see. I see. What is this one? Oh, that's reishi. Oh, some of the other benefits of reishi. Let's go back. They say anti-cancer. What else? It, of course, boosts the immunity and all of that. So that's two reasons, other reasons why you would get it. And I know I had other ones. It says, oh, I said anti-cancer properties, and things of that nature. Okay, so sarsaparilla. Let's get back to sarsaparilla. Oh, Mullien. Oh, we went over that. Okay, so sarsaparilla, it says its other benefits are psoriasis. It helps with psoriasis, arthritis, syphilis, cancer, protecting the liver, and the list goes on and on. Those are just a few. Of course, antiviral, antifungal are on there. But you can look up that. I have other videos that goes over it, but it is a whole list that sarsaparilla does. Sarsaparilla cousin to me, I always mix these two together with the Mullien root, is Burdock Root. Burdock Root is another essential you just can't leave home without. Burdock Root is a powerhouse of antioxidant. It removes toxin from the blood, so it's like a blood purifier. It inhibits some types of cancer, and they even said it may be an aphrodisiac. I don't know. I guess. But I don't use it for that. I use it for its antiviral and antioxidant effects. Cleans out anything, toxins that you may have in your body. And to me, anything that comes in is toxic, needs to be removed. And so I always team these two up. These are the cousins. They go together when I do my mixture. And so those are two. How many did we go over? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Really, Mullien leaf makes 6, 7, 8. Okay, the next one is Chaparral. Where is Chaparral? Chaparral leaf. Ooh, Chaparral is a pretty strong herb. This one, of course, it says only 1 gram per day. When you're mixing it with herbs, you will never get to that amount, in that little capsule. So I don't even worry about that. I just put maybe a half a tablespoon with my other mixes and mix it in there. But yeah, Chaparral also fights against malaria too, and it just has a whole list of benefits that it does. And I think this one also, every time I use Chaparral, I notice the mosquitoes does not want to bite me. Must be something in it. And then when you smell Chaparral, you can smell it has a very strong scent. It's not one that you would want to just make tea out of. Oh no, you can't make tea. I mean, unless you like that bitter taste out of Chaparral leaf. But it has a multitude of benefits. Also, a lot of antiviral and fungal and things of that nature too. All right, and 10. I guess this would be 10, since that's 9. This is a new one for me. I just got this, and to tell you the truth, I just made this tincture, but it has jugalone in it, and it's black walnut whole. And what jugalone does is stop the reproduction of viruses in your body. And this is like an anti-HIV, anti-herpes, HPV, and this is like a powerhouse. Jugalone, you can't just take this herb. It has to be extracted through alcohol, so you can't just go get the powder and start mixing it up with your herbs, which is what I did initially, which I, because I did it the wrong way, I felt no benefits. And so I just made black walnut, and I have the little bag, I just didn't bring it, but black walnut hulls tincture. And I just recently, if you looked at my last video, I made, I don't know which one this is going to be. It may be 3 weeks by the time you see this, but it is a black walnut hulls, and it has jugalone. Like I said, it is an antiviral, and it fights against the reproductions of viruses in your body. So you're gonna need that. I said anything that stops the viruses from reproducing, oh yeah, take this tincture every day, 3 times a day. And if you have other things that you're trying to rid out of your body, do it for that too. And the last one is more like my ride or die. I had to put these in because they're everyday herbs, and I could not end this video without having these 2 herbs in here, and which is my Irish moss Bladderwrack. Irish moss has 92 minerals out of 102 that the body needs. You always want to boost your mineral count up. Anything you can do in nature to increase that, it's going to be better for this season. And this is just Irish moss that I made, and then I do the powder where I mix it with the Bladderwrack, and I put those, encapsulize those too. And so, yeah, you want to keep that. Both Irish moss and Bladderwrack detox the body. They also block the body from radiation, and they pull heavy metals out of the body. So, hey, you can't go wrong with that. All right. And it does a lot of other wonderful benefits. That's a good read. You have time to do your research on Bladderwrack and Irish moss. They are a must-have for this viral season. I thought I would get on here real quick and do more of an informal type of arrangement. But those are my 10 plus. Oh, I have one more. I can't stop without this last one. I could not stop without this last one. I had to pull Grandma's remedy in. But Turpentine, Pure Gum Spirits, oh yes, she has to be here. She has to be. You just don't know how much this Turpentine has blessed my whole situation when I was infected. Your lungs are full of phlegm, and do you know she eats it up like boom. I mean, about 5 minutes after you do it, you're going to feel like you can just almost breathe again. I mean, literally. It takes about 5 minutes, then 15 minutes and on, all through the day. And then by the end of the day, you're going to know you're going to need another teaspoon of her. I took 3 teaspoons of her a day when I felt like something else was attacking my body. And about a couple of days with that wormwood, you feel good, but you better keep taking it for about a good 3 to 4 weeks to make sure all of that nasty virus is out. You'll feel good, but to me, for it to really be flushed out, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for all of that nastiness to get out. And you just want to take as many herbs as you have in your cabinet. Throw everything at it so you can be at your optimal, health during as fast as you can, basically. And so, yeah, we're going to end it with that. I know I did about, 14? Really, 14 if you count it. It might have been more like 14, but I just couldn't leave any of those out because all of those are so important. So I hope this video has blessed you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Get these herbs. I'm telling you, it will bless your life. If you do, it may keep you out of the hospital. It's kept me out of the hospital. So, yeah, I hope this video edifies you. I hope you can bless your family and friends with it. Share it, share it, share it. because information is made to be shared, and just spread that love through your communities, keep your people, your family safe that are around you. Remember again to like, share, and subscribe. Remember that I do this because I am here for you. Remember that you are beautiful and I love you. Bye.